Hello guys, day five of the trading journey. Today I took you guys to a really good scenery. Empty lecture hall in the uni, because I'm a uni student. If you guys are new and you didn't know, there's some new subs, so the channel's growing, which is nice. Only 6 subs, you know, but you gotta have humble beginnings, you know. Let me just sit down in one of the chairs. Look at this. I can teach people how to trade down here. But yeah, it's a post FOMC day, so I was expecting a lot of fucking volume and a lot of volatility. I didn't expect to do too much today. So yeah, that's precisely what happened. So today there was one copy trading call. I didn't get it. I was in the shower, bro. It's fucking annoying. As soon as I got out, I had already hit TP1. It hit TP1, went back down. You could have re-entered, hit TP1 again, and then it ended up hitting TP2. So you could have easily made 60 to 70 quid with like my current account size. No other trades have been out so far. I don't think we're going to get another call today. Usually they don't do it this late. So that might be the only call today. They're doing a lot of crypto calls at the moment, but I'm not getting involved in that trading as well. It's too much, because then I have to have my head space in too many things. Because to trade crypto, you need an actual exchange. It's a different exchange, and that one I already know how it works. It's not too hard, but I'm not getting involved with that volatility, bro. It's not worth it for me at this current moment in time. If I drop out next year and I do stuff myself, maybe, but not now. Then in terms of the scalp session, so like usual, 2:30 we had it. Today I didn't really like the way the chart was. It was going down a lot, the US 30, which is what we trade. And the thing is, when I put like the resistance bands and stuff, like I don't like how the formatting of MetaTrader is. It's some shitty platform. It reminds me very much of the softwares I use in electronic engineering in my degree, bro. There's stuff like System Verilog, if any of you know, Multisim and stuff like that. It's the same shit. It's like Windows 90 type of software, bro. You can't drag the chart up or down like on TradingView. If I want the chart to be in the middle, you can't, bro. Sometimes it's down here. You can't do shit. You can just minimize it, which will push it up a bit, but it will remove the like height of the candle, so it will decrease it. So the formatting is shit. I don't like it personally, but there's no alternative. I'm not scalping in TradingView. I'm not risking it, because you can link TradingView and MetaTrader 5. I need to do some research, because maybe that is the future. But MetaTrader 5 is just way better in terms of like the fast pace, so I wouldn't risk it. It's only for long-term trades I'm going to do that. But yeah, so today the chart was going really, really down. So again, the usual, he marked the 2 levels, resistance and support. And we make the 2 cases. So if there's a wick up and then it crashes down and breaks obviously the low of the candle, then we take the sell. If it has a wick down and goes up and breaks the resistance band, then we take the buy. That's just what the scalping strategy is, basically. So you set 2 levels, which is based around the last 4 candles, 5-minute candles. And so based on these 2 levels, depending on which direction it goes, you need a wick down so that it's come up from the wick down and then broken that resistance. And then that's a guaranteed move. I don't know why. I don't do the market analysis. I just listen to the mentor. You just blindly follow, basically. That's what I'm doing. And so today it went up, shot down fast. So it did the wick up and then shot down fast. And the issue is something I need to work on is the confirmation. So when I take the trade, because obviously when it breaks down, you need to take the trade. You need to be fast. You got seconds, bro. It's like this. You have to make a move. So it went up, it went down, it crossed the bottom of the candle, like it barely crossed it, like it did this. You know, like the candle goes like this. It moves up and down because the volume is like that. So it briefly crossed it, and for me, at this moment in time, that's my confirmation. So I got in, but then the candle went up. The candle went up today. This is what I was saying the last few days. Sometimes it will just keep going down. Today, because it wasn't a confirmed move, for me that was a confirmation. But for the mental, that's not enough confirmation. You need a better confirmation. You need it to go down a bit more or something like that. I don't really get it yet. That's what I need to work on. So today it went up. Today it went up against me. I did a sell, obviously. And I lost, bro. I lost a lot of pips, because I don't even look at the number. So you're meant to close it off to 10 pips, which is very little. I didn't look at it. I just saw it go up, and obviously it's a demo account, so I'm not like that into it, looking at the numbers for everything, because it's a demo account as well. So it went up. I ended up, I think, losing 60 pips, something crazy, bro. Something crazy without realizing, because it was a small candle, but it did go up a lot. But like, it wasn't like, I didn't realize it was that many pips at the time. And then I closed it, and I was like, okay, I fucked it. Like, I followed the mentor's advice. It's just a confirmation. I went too early. You need a more confirmation. It's something I need to work on. I think with experience and time, I will just get better at it. that's just what you need to work on, bro. It's the same with anything. Even in crypto, I used to struggle with this because it hit a support band, but just because it hits it and tests it, it doesn't mean it's going to break out. And determining the moment it breaks out is just very hard usually. So like, I don't know how to do that. There's no like tutorial in this sort of thing. I think it's just a matter of probably watching other trading like tutorials and stuff and classes, and also just experience, just pure experience and time. So that's something we need to work on. It just basically most trades are determined by your confirmation. And usually if your TA is right, like the mentor has good TA, and the trend is in your direction, you will just get right anyways. But if you're on like success, you need to obviously make sure you're not just gambling. So that was the first trade. Then I accidentally pressed another trade, and that was a mistake. And then I closed that. I think I lost like 5 pips in there. Anyways, it's a demo account, so it doesn't matter. Like I accidentally pressed it, so I closed it. And then because of those 2 trades, my mind was kind of gone, and I can't like focus on uni that much. I can't like. I also don't, today I realized I don't like the mouse I'm using. I'm using a Bluetooth mouse, but it's not like a gaming mouse. I need like a mouse that's easy to click. Because this is fast, bro. Like, this is like playing a game, bro. Like, reaction speed. Literally like playing Fortnite and shooting at an enemy, bro. So, like, bro, literally, I'm getting the same symptoms I had when I used to play games. Like, for example, if your hands are cold, bro, it's actually harder to trade. Like, in these cases as well. It's crazy, bro. It's literally like gaming. Like, it's mad. It's something you need to just, like, get used to. And so yeah, so then the third trade, which was the actual first trade he took, so same thing. We had another candle, I believe. Was it another candle? Went up, went down. Yeah, so I think what happened is that first 5 minutes went by, we had another candle. Again, it shot up, went down, and then when it crossed the bottom of the previous candle, we were going to take the trade. And this time it did it, but this time, because my head was in the last 2 trades, I didn't react fast enough, and my hands were cold, whatever, like, excuses, but I wasn't in the right mind space for it now, after those last 2 trades. I took too long, I waited, and by the time I took it, this was like a very, very quick trade, because you got to bear in mind, at this point, it crashed down a lot, and it went back up, crashed down. Now it quickly went back up and crashed down again. It's not going to go down for long, bro. Like, it's already done a huge move down. You only have a few pips left to make. So you have to get in as soon as it crossed it. Like, as soon as it barely crossed it and went a bit further. This was like a fast move, and you have to get out quickly, like in 2 seconds. By the time I got in, he got out, same as usual. So he made around 5-6 pips. It was a very, very small trade. Even he barely made money. Like, I thought he was in the negative on the call, bro. That's how bad it was. But usually if you held a bit longer, we'll retest it again because other people are doing it. So I don't even know. Maybe it's the people on the live stream. Like, because it goes down, right, to this price, and then it went up, so he was on the negative, and then it quickly went down again. He got out, and then it went up. Maybe it was the people on the live stream following him that made that second wick down. Imagine, that would be crazy. But yeah, so it went down, and then yeah, I was too late, so I got out. I think on that one I only lost like 2-3 pips, nothing much, or I made 1 pip, something like break even roughly. And then we had one more trade, which was easy. This was like the easy trade of the day. And this was just, again, another fucking candle, I think. I think it did a reversal, really big reversal, and we were going to go for the buy. But then it came back down, and then we were like, okay, if it breaks down the bottom of where it was before, then we're going to buy. And it went there, it crossed it, and then again, even this time he bought, I bought, it went back up. So it happens like that sometimes, but if all your things have hit, your confirmation hit, your trend hit, your volume hit, and the confirmation via a wick, because it went up, a reversal, huge reversal, and then went back down, everything is there. You have to just have conviction in your trade, because you've done all the right things, at least until you get minus 10 pips, you need to hold it. So it went up like 2 pips, and then it instantly came crashing down, and then it crashed down. You could have made 20, I think like around 17 pips. I got around like 15. I got literally at the bottom, I closed it. I got in a bit late, but it was a good entry out. It was an okay trade because it wasn't that fast, and it was also a bit risky. But that was the good trade of the day. I made like 15 pips back, and then I did another dumb trade at the end because I thought I was doing my own thing after the live stream because I wanted to make back up 1 more trade. So my own trade. And usually I should probably stop this until I actually learn what I'm doing, because it is just gambling usually when I do that. So instead of doing the wick confirmation, I just used the middle of the candle. You know, when the candle goes green or red, the neutral point. I used that as my wick and the previous low of the previous candle. I don't know, in my head it made sense that you can combine the two and treat it like a wick, so I did. And when it crossed the neutral point and it was going down, I did a short, made another like 6 pips. So basically, after that, the net pips loss was not that bad. The second trade I lost because I accidentally did, and I I think the third trade I lost a bit, and a bit of the big trade I lost in today, I recovered, but I'm probably like negative, I think 23 or 30 pips today. So if that was like a live account, I would have lost money, a lot of money, especially because at the start, bro, like with £1,000, right? The only issue now with this strategy is that with £1,000 in the live account and 2 lot size and 500x leverage, you just don't make that much, bro. Like 10 pips is equivalent to like £13. And that's what you're aiming for in a day. And that's pretty good, don't get me wrong, but it's shit money, let's be real. So I think when I do actually put money in the account, like I don't really care about losing the £1,000. I do actually just want to make some money though if I can. Yes, I'll learn the skill. What I think I'm going to do is just increase the lot size to 4 lots, or maybe even, no, you can't increase the leverage more. This is as high as it goes. The only thing you can do is increase the lot size. So I probably will just increase the lot size to 4. So say I get 10 pips, I'll make £20, you know? £20 a day, that's something I can actually be like, okay, or £24, like something decent, bro. Because for me, like, I don't want to trade for 10 quid a day, bro. Like, I don't get the motivation or the adrenaline. Like, the psychology won't be tested like that. And to get good psychology, you need to have money on the line. Because I know if I had 10k on the line, I wouldn't be treating it the same way as I am now. So I need to get used to that fire, you know, get used to that heat. Because that's like, I think 90% of the hardships in trading. It's just the fucking psychology once you actually make it work. If you don't look at numbers and you just look at pips, nothing changes. But subconsciously, you're going to know, especially if you just load the 10k into the account, the first few trades will never be the same. If you had 1k before, if you gradually increase it, then okay, it'll be the same. But it will still shift over time. Like, it will just shift over time. Because if you gradually do it, you're going to be here years. At some point, you're going to have to risk something. Either get a funder account or put a lot of money into the account. That's the only way to progress. Because I'm not here to wait for 5 years, bro. I need this to work in like a year, bro. And my plan is, like I said, bro, until the end of the year, I want to do this. If I do take a gap year next year and I can actually take it seriously, I can maybe put 3 to 4 hours of actually studying how to trade. Then, like, one, I'll already have a lot of experience and actually know the strategy pretty well. But then if I back it up with actual fundamental, like, training and proper analysis every day, proper commitment, that's when you're going to get success. I'm recording every day as well, so I'll have a ton of recordings, basically like case studies you can use, a proof of concept of what works. And just data, bro, which is the main thing, experience, which is another thing. So, like I said, bro, if I don't want to be doing this more than 2 years, like in 2 years, obviously I want to be making money, bro. Like if I'm making like $1,000 a month though, doing this for the time it takes, I'm happy, bro. It's still decent results. Like I can't complain for 5 minutes a day, bro. Making $1,000 a month for 5 minutes, 5 days a month. So 20 days a month, you spend 5 minutes. So you spend 100 minutes, not even 2 hours, you've made a grand. And obviously you can scale that. You can put more money in the account. Depends what you do. But it's decent. So yeah, I need to work on the confirmation. I need to just work on my trading knowledge. It's hard because he doesn't teach. Some of this will just come with experience. So the tough lesson is just to keep doing it and just try and improve each time. Rewatch the weekly test sessions, learn some more patterns in my head, and just probably practice on my own time. Like I wish I could trade other markets. Maybe what I will do, especially this I think is something good for when I have extra time, is trade other markets. So you know, you have Asian market, you have American market, you have London exchange. London exchange is at 9 a.m. for example. Why don't I just trade the UK 30? Look, like I'm talking with a demo account, make the same things, resistance thing, because it should apply to every single stock. I think the only reason he does US 30 is because he used to do gold, but I think he stopped because it was too volatile. Like it will be a bit different, but it will help me because, bro, all this is just experience. Like imagine you're getting 1 trade a day, essentially, doing this. So you're getting 5 minutes a day of experience. How long, like, bro, that's not good. Because that's the only thing I don't like about this, bro. At the same time, it's the good thing, but it's also the bad thing. Because for me to learn this, bro, for me to get an hour of experience, I would have needed to do, I mean, assuming I'm in the actual live trade for 5 minutes, I will need 12 days. And that's already, you're looking at 3 weeks because you only have 5 days a week. So 3 weeks just to get an hour, bro, of actual live trading experience. And if you dilute it by like how many minutes a day you're doing, 5 minutes a day, if you did an hour in a row, yes, you'd have more of an impact. But because you're doing 5 minutes a day, your knowledge just dies out, bro. It's like, that's the only thing. It's going to be hard to learn this because you're so uninvolved in this. Like, if all you're doing is looking at charts all day, on the trading mindset, scalping is just another thing you're doing, you're going to be more in tune with it, you know. Stuff's going to be up here more. So the only way to combat that is either, again, to trade more markets a day so you get even more trades in, like Kaiser said, just to practice, bro. I'm not saying raise money, But it would be good. Imagine you find another market you like more. At the end of the day, you're going to need to spread your own wings. You're not always going to be with a mentor. That's the whole point. Maybe you find something you like more, bro. You make your own strategy to trade in the UK 30. Or just to rewatch. So I think those two are the main thing I should be doing. Maybe even after the mentor ends, make some more trades with the chart. But the thing is, there won't be a volume, so it won't be the same as the actual scalp on the moment. The scalp on the moment you can only replicate very few times, like only when markets open. Asian, UK, and US. And I think Australian as well has one or something like that. But those are the only markets you can kind of time. You could do that, and then you'd get 4 trades a day if you're awake, which would be pretty good. One is at 1 a.m. though, the Asian market. Let's just say 3 trades a day, but it's still decent. That's 3 times what you would have done. Then you rewatch by recording, which is not what normal people doing. Your odds of success are just going to increase. This is how you tune it so that luck is in your favor, so that stuff is in your favor, odds are in your favor. But yeah, I mean, the last trade I did was good, but like it was a bit late. Not the last one, I mean like the one I did with a mentor. I got it, it was an easy trade, it was a really big swing down, so everyone made money with that. Had I just blindly followed the mentor and waited a bit more patiently, yes, I wouldn't have taken the first few trades, although he did signal to do those. And this is the issue, you have a second to do it, so assuming he's delayed, I don't know if he's in or out, I'm just assuming he's in, and that's why I take it. So sometimes like it's hard, you know. Sometimes he does make it obvious, sometimes I just take it without reason. I should just, because sometimes he does tell you, okay, if this hits this, I'm going to take the trade. He tells you like this, so if it happens, he's going to take it. Sometimes I should just wait for that. If I did that, I would have only done 1 to 2 trades, which when I have a live account is all I'm doing. I'm not going for more than 1 or 2 trades. And ideally, it's just the trades he's doing. That's the ideal case. At least for the next year, I think I want to stay like this. I want to be like an NPC slave follower to this dude. When I finally get my own wings is when I'll have time to spend more into this, because my focus right now is too diverse, bro. I don't have the time. Next year, okay, if you remove uni, right, a big portion of it, yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of dropshipping stuff, but I will also schedule it in a way that I can also do trading. If it's the same shit, then I'm fucked. But I will try and anyways now, like especially in the weekend, still do an hour a day of me just watching recordings, maybe time in markets. I might explore that option at some point. But yeah, so 17 minutes on this video. Fuck, that's just too much. Lecture hall? Maybe I should be teaching, bro. But yeah, that was today. No copy trading, no money made, just lost pips. I'm gonna quit. I'm joking. This is the process, man. Not every day's gonna be green. This is authenticity I'm showing you. Had I had a life account, I would have lost a lot of money. Not that much, only like 40 quid. But when I do have a life account, I'm doing 2 lots. I would have lost about 100. 10% of the account like this. You're only meant to risk 1% if you listen to this dude. But bro, I'm not risking 10 quid. That's just fucking boring. Who wants to watch that? Come on. You guys want to see some heat. At some point, I do need to start showing you guys the trades. It's just like effort, because I'm going to have to get the clips from my laptop. I'm going to have to get this footage here onto the laptop in order to edit the clips together. I can just do the usual daily blogs these other gurus do. They're on the laptop. They just record their webcam on the laptop. Basically, you record your laptop itself and you break down the trade like that. I will do that sort of thing at some point, because that is just how, one, I will reach more of an audience. People will actually see what I'm doing physically, and I can actually explain it better and get some people to hop on this. Whereas now you're just hearing my thoughts. If you have the attention span to watch 18 minutes, then yes. If you don't have the attention span to watch 18 minutes, then you're not going to fucking even stay here more than a minute, bro. And you're not going to learn anything. You're also not going to subscribe. So the future of the channel has to be more short form content, because this is just like a daily breakdown. And this is good if I do make it, but I do also need to spice in some sort of like value, aka teaching like how lot size works, pips work, how I set up MetaTrader, how I'm doing it, how I screen record and also trade at the same time, my setup, these sort of things. So I will do that at some point and just break down the strategy as well, because I don't mind sharing it to you. Nobody's fucking putting a gun to my head. If I say anything, I'm gonna get shot. Like, I don't give a shit, bro. The strategy is not hard. You just have a US 30, you make a resistance, you make a support. Like, it's not computer quantum science, bro. It's not that. It's not a trading strategy like other people. It's pretty easy. It's just to execute that is hard. That's where the hardship comes from. So yeah, I think that's been it. Yeah, I'm making more money in dropshipping like usual. But yeah, uni, I think we have 2 weeks till uni. Thursday, oh shit, now we have like 1 week and a bit. Fucking hell. Not next Monday, the Monday after I'm starting lectures, bro. Like, from then I can't trade in uni anymore, so I will just have to go home and trade there. If I'm at the library, I might do it, but Bro, I can't focus with people around me. I'm not fucking trading. Imagine trading. There's one day I have a lecture at 2. Should I trade in the lecture? Yeah. I might do it, to be honest, at the back of the lecture. But then why the fuck am I even going? I won't do that. I just won't go to the lecture because it's 1 lecture a week. If it was 2 lectures a week, I'd think about it. I think I do have some labs in one other day. So there is a day where I'm probably going to have to skip it in terms of trading. I'll just watch whatever happened after. I'll see what I can do. I'm going to try and make it so that happens as little as possible. But yeah, let me just finish this video. It's already too long, 20 minutes. Nobody's going to watch this far. I fucking doubt it. If you watch it this far, comment 5. It's my favorite number. And we're on day 6 now. Are we on day 6? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, we're on day 5. No way, this is day 5. Yeah, this is day 5. I remember from the start. Shit, this is my number and I fucking lost money. Fuck. Ah, shit, I didn't realize it was day 5. I should have made money, bro. I should have taken more trades. Or I just shouldn't have taken that first fucking trade. It was so bad. But yeah, so the drive, I'm populating the drive. So far, 3 days recording in there. But imagine when we have like 30 recordings in there from 30 days. Bro, I remember, oh wait. Okay, I think somebody was trying to get in, but now. Bro, imagine like, I don't know, day 33rd. But I remember we had a trade like this where the chart went up and then came down. And then I thought I got in, my confirmation was wrong. And then it went up and I lost all my money. Like today, for example. I'm just talking, imagine today. Let me look back through the recordings. Roughly, I'll remember where it was. And if I make a journal, it'll be even easier to pinpoint. Oh, fuck. So I made this mistake here and here. Okay, now, like, the mistake I've made twice, if it happens twice, or maybe I already know the mistake in my head, so I didn't make it in the first place. But this is how you develop. Okay, I made the same mistake twice. I can't do this. Let me actually see what happened. Actually put some more effort into it. Next time, it shouldn't happen. 3rd time, okay. 4th time, 5th time. But eventually, you've done it so many times, you're not going to be an idiot and make the same mistake. Otherwise, bro, you're in the wrong fucking hustle, mate. You need to go to McDonald's and start flipping burgers. It's just how it's going to be. But yeah, it's been your boy. And see you guys tomorrow, last day of the week. Oh, and tomorrow there's no live session, so I'm trading by myself. I'm only going to do 1 or 2. I don't even know what's the point, to be honest. Like, it is... Like, bro, when I trade by myself, I'm going to do the same shit he does. But, bro, when it... Like, I don't know how to do the confirmation. When it hits it, I'm just going to take the trade. Anyways, I'll do it because it's still better to have it than not to have it. But he's not doing a live trade tomorrow. It's just us trading. So hopefully, probably, it will just be quick. I might just get pips, but it will just probably be luck, to be honest. I'll try and use the 4 criteria, look at the chart, roughly do the same analysis. Only take safe trades tomorrow, hopefully. And yeah, that's it. But tomorrow, I'm going to try and stick 1 to 2 trades. No matter what, I'm not doing more. Let's see how it goes. Anyways, it's been your boy. And see you guys tomorrow.